Καλησπέρα παιδες, Έξπερ εδώ και σήμερα ξεκινάω μια νέα σειρά, το redemption.Enjoy. Οκ, αυτά. Να ξέρετε ότι το Red Dead είναι μια σειρά παιχνιδιών στο western και είναι το Red Dead το έχουν φτιάξει η San Diego, ένα part της Rockstar Games, η οποία δεν βγάζει παιχνίδια για το PC. Sorry PC fanboys.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Μιλάνε για τους Ινδιάνους. Τους πήγαμε τη γη και λένε ότι είναι χαρούμενοι.
Unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? Hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
Να το. Μαλακία στον εγκέφαλο.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Τι λέει ρε, πετάνε και τα αμάξι και δεν πετάνε εδώ.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns, yes. His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money.
Τι πορνόχρες είναι αυτές ρε.
Politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Για τα λεφτά έχουν δίκιο.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me when you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
לא είμαστε.
Mr. Marston, over here!
Ωρε τον πορνόγερο.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Κάτι μου θυμίζει ο Τζέικ. Δεν ξέρω αν είναι το όνομα, αν είναι η φάτσα, αν είναι η φωνή.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get it.
Ρε δεν τριβόλμερ
You
είσαι.
feel dispersed now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Yeah.
Μπορεί να είναι απλό έτσι τριβόλμερ, δεν ξέρω.
Those Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most redefective. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ωρε βρώμικο μυαλό.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Να το.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Τι γελάει. Οκ, πάμε να δούμε. Τι κάνουμε?
Come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you, think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh!
Oh. Poor Jim.
Shit. Τι κάνουν αυτοί εδώ? Δεν φυλάνε το οχυρό, δεν κοιτάνε τριγύρω. Στοίχημα γλεντάνε εκεί μέσα, δεν έχουν κανένα φρουρί.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. You left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Oh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss.
Το καπέλο?
See my hat?
I have.
Α, μπράβο.
And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna Take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Στοίχημα ότι η Bonnie είναι ένα κόπη της Άννη. Μ' αρέσει αυτό. Ράντσο, μια χαρά. Hey.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Φοράει και τα ρούχα, έχει και το μαλλί.
How am I going to show you the ranch if you keep racing off ahead? There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Τώρα θα μας ξαναγήσει. Δεν μπορούμε να το κάνουμε λίγο πιο γρήγορα.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Πολύ προχωρημένο ράντσο πάντως. Κοίτα εδώ. Πολιτισμός. Εγώ το ράντσο νόμιζα ότι ήταν μόνο αυτό εδώ πέρα.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Σωστά.
Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Εντυπωσιακό. Τελειώσαμε.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Πολύ ωραίο σπίτι πάντως.
Slow down.
Well, are we going inside?
Okay.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Όχι, δεν κοιμόμουν.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other
Έτσι και τουφέκια.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Come on.
Κοίτα αστέρια, μαλάκα.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try yourself shot again.
Τόσο επικίνδυνα είναι ρεστοράντσο.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
see
gee.
that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Good shot.
Πάρτα.
You got one. Thank you, Mr. Marston. We haven't
Σιγά μην τα αφήσω να ξεφύγουνε. Τελειώσαμε από εδώ.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Είναι μεγάλο το ράντσο. Θέλει μεγάλη ευθύνη. Oh, μπίβερ είναι
It's
αυτό.
not the rustler stealing our
Raccoon.
cattle, it's the rabbit stealing our crops.
Δεν θα το σκότωσα.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Oh,
Let's go.
Damn coyotes are fast. We can't afford to lose any more lives.
πάρτα με free aim.
Come on, they're headed for the city.
Μας έβαλαν μία κότα. Μας έβαλαν δύο κότες. Τέλεια.
Whoa! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens.
Δύο κότες
Let's
χάσαμε,
go.
οκ.
I'll take you back to your room.
Τρία κοτέτια. Δεν ξέρω αν αυτό είναι κοτέτσι. Θέλουμε και άλλες σφαίρες.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Άντε, καλή νυχτούδια. Πήραμε την die, ωραία. Fame. Ωραία. Honor. Το honor system είναι το καλύτερο πράγμα που έχει γίνει ποτέ σε παιχνίδι, ρε πούστη. Όταν το honor... Κάτσε. Στο λεπτάκι. Δεν θέλω να μπερδευτώ. Όταν το honor πηγαίνει από τα αριστερά, θα εμφανίζεται κόκκινο. Και θα... τέτοιο. Θα είσαι κακός τέλος πάντων. Οι άνθρωποι, ξέρω εγώ, θα σε φοβούνται. Θα μιλάς σε όλους απέσια. Αν πατάς όμικρον, ξέρω εγώ, μιλάς σε ανθρώπους. Αν έχεις το honor από τα δεξιά, θα είσαι καλός και όλοι θα έχουν και respect για σένα.
How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are
Όταν
you?
μιλάς σε κόσμο,
Thank you. So,
θα μιλάς με ωραίο
how are
τρόπο.
your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple
Και εξαρτάται το honor που έχεις, θα έχεις και άλλο.
Good.
Αν είσαι κακός, ξέρω εγώ, θα έχεις ένα κατάβαδρο άλλο. Αν είσαι καλός, δεν ξέρω, ό,τι άλλο θες.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale. And by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no
Α, ναι,
saint.
ήταν και στο τρένο η
I
πόλη.
bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Άντε, οκ.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on.
Καλά. Oh my god. Γαμάτο. Σκοτώθηκε ο τύπος.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, okay.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Nope.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Let's pick up the pace.
Άντε, γεια.
Yeah. Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? Yeah.
Oh
I
shit,
bet
Nicky.
you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there?
Σταμάτα, ρε.
Yeah!
Τι στείνεις θάρρος.
Would you like me to slow down?
Κογιότ.
Let's go.
Θα νευριάσει και θα μας πηδήξει.
Let's go.
Όταν είστε πάνω σε άλογο και πατάτε συνέχεια χιχιχι,
Come on.
το άλογο θα πηδάει από μόνο του κάθε φορά που βρίσκεται σε κάτι χαμηλό που μπορεί να πηδήξει, ξέρω εγώ. Όπως από το φράχτη.
Isn't this jolly?
Δεν με περνάς, μωρή.
You're gonna wear that horse out. Yeah!
Δεν το κατάλαβα αυτό. Εδώ να πατάτε πάντα φρένο, μην πατάτε πάλι χιχιχι γιατί το άλογο τρελαίνεται και ή θα στρίψει δεξιά ή αριστερά και θα πέσει και θα σκοτωθεί.
Come on.
Γενικώς το χιχιχι μην το ξεσκίζετε πάνω στο άλογο.
Come on, boys.
Εκτός αν έχετε skilled άλογο όπως το στάλιο και το stamina είναι τέρμα κτλ. Αλλά και πάλι όταν το stamina φτάσει στο κόκκινο πρέπει να αφήσετε το άλογο να πάρει μια ανάσα για να σας πετάξει κάτω.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think best, Mr. Marston.
Α, οκ. Άρεξουμε μια ματιά. Και στο σερίφι. Το fame, οτιδήποτε και να κάνεις, μια ζωή θα ανεβαίνει. Είτε είναι καλό είτε είναι κακό. Αλλά εξαρτάται πώς θα αντιδρούν οι άνθρωποι σε σένα.
Hold up. Careful.
Τώρα δεν είμαι καθόλου γνωστός, ούτε όνειρο έχω.
See. Hold up.
Οπότε ο Τζον
Morning, mister.
νιώθει άβολα, θα μιλάει σε κόσμο.
Morning, dear friend.
Πάμε ακόμα μία.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Ναι, καλά. Ακόμα και να
Take
άμαξα.
the driver's seat, come on!
Κάνεις
You're
καστιάκια.
looking much better, considering you were almost butterfood a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Σωστός. Τον τον πέταξε πριν κάτω από το άλογο.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Mr. McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that Mrs. Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Άινς και πατέρα. Μπράβο ρε. Μπράβο ρε Άννη. Ωπα, λάθος Μπόνι. Σας μπερδεύω. Όχι, δεν σας μπερδεύω, επειδή δεν το έκανα.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not.
Μια χαρά είναι.
But it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him.
Okay.
Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Έχω όλα τα όπλα χρυσά, το ξέχασα. Ήταν από ένα update. Hey.
How are you, friend?
Ευχαριστώ. Άντε, γεια. Και γαμώ την αποστολή. Τώρα πάτησε με εδώ.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and the little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Θα μου το κοπανάς τώρα μια ζωή. Ωραία. Δεν έχουμε λεφτά να αγοράσουμε τίποτα. Πάμε στο Morrison. Αλλά θα τελειώσω το playthrough εδώ. Και στο επόμενο θα συνεχίσουμε με το Morrison. Ελπίζω να σας άρεσε το βίντεο. Και τα λέμε στο επόμενο.